It was nice.
Netflix has some great superhero series. For those looking for some of the best TV shows with action, drama, emotions, and the one character who saves the world, Netflix is a one-stop shop for everything capes and cowls. There's something diverse and engaging for everyone in superhero programming. Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we bring you the top 10 best superhero series on Netflix you can watch right now. But before starting, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell to stay updated with more exciting content. Number 1. Raising Dion. Raising Dion presents the superhero genre from a more personal and familial experience. It vividly portrays the impact of these heroes' abilities on their loved ones and also delves into the bond shared between a mother and her superpowered child. Adapted from the short film and comic book of the same name by Dennis Liu, the series follows a single mother, Nicole, who must do everything in her power to protect her young son from those who might exploit his abilities. However, her son's power proves to be both a blessing and a curse, and she must find a way to guide him in mastering his abilities. There are varying opinions on the quality of the show, yet it makes for a family-friendly show. Unfortunately, the journey of Raising Dion was cut short after 2 seasons. Number 2. Lucifer. Lucifer blends elements of crime procedural, fantasy, drama, and humor, creating an enticing mix for fans of these genres. Based on characters from Neil Gaiman's comic book series and loosely drawing inspiration from Mikey Carey's comic books, the show kicks off with Lucifer Morningstar seeking a break from his kingdom and choosing to dwell among humans. On Earth, he becomes a civilian consultant for LAPD and uses his unique talents to help them solve crimes. There's no talking about how appealing and good this show is without pointing out how superbly Tom Ellis played this morally complex, charming character. There's no Lucifer without him. The show was so good that when it was canceled by Fox, the outpouring fan complaints prompted Netflix to pick it up, resulting in the birth of 3 brilliant additional seasons. Number 3. Jupiter's Legacy. This Netflix superhero series explores the complex dynamics of superhero families. It is set in 2 different timelines, with one following how a group of individuals became the world's first generation of superheroes, while the second timeline focuses on their descendants who struggle to fit into the hefty shoes of their parents. Adapted from the comic book of the same name by Mark and Frank Quietly, Jupiter's Legacy was pretty captivating while it lasted. While not completely faithful to the source material, the show's infusion of twists, horror, and thriller elements made it a fun watch. Unquestionably, the stellar acting from its amazing cast, particularly Josh Duhamel's portrayal of the lead character, elevated the series. Despite how much it was loved, it was sadly canceled after just 1 season, leaving many heartbroken. Number 4. The Sandman. Similar to the 1989 comic book written by Neil Gaiman and published by DC Comic, The Sandman tells the story of Dream. Tom Sturridge takes the center stage as this titular character, while Patton Oswalt, Boyd Holbrook, and Vivian Acheampong play crucial supporting roles. With the comic book creator as part of the show's creators, Netflix succeeded in making one of the best superhero series in recent years. While the first season has received mixed reviews for its compelling story, many hope for improvement in subsequent seasons. Through skillful storytelling, The Sandman deftly weaves mythological and fantasy elements, infused with human emotions to create a truly immersive and thought-provoking viewing experience. Although the show has its flaws, it is worth watching. Number 5. Black Lightning. Black Lightning is the story of Jordan Pierce, a retired superhero and a school principal who becomes the vigilante Black Lightning to protect his community from crime and corruption. The show is brimming with action-packed sequences, with compelling character development and social commentary, and Cress Williams plays this superhero convincingly well. The show sets itself apart from many other shows by being real about modern issues. Black Lightning showcases a slick, exciting, and well-done portrayal while addressing relevant issues of the modern world. Some of the issues it deals with are social media addiction, the detrimental impact of gang life, political issues, and more. Nevertheless, There are many who feel that its heavy focus on family drama makes it feel more like a soap opera rather than a superhero show. Number 6. Supergirl. Superman isn't the only superhuman to escape from Krypton, nor is he the only one who landed on Earth and got adopted by humans. Kara Zor-El, who happens to be Superman's cousin, also arrived Earth after the destruction of her planet home. Supergirl follows her as an adult who fully embraces her supernatural abilities and uses them to help others, much like her cousin does as the city's protector. Supergirl is a great show, thanks to Benoist's terrific acting and the rest of the cast members. It may not be the best superhero show out there and may come off as campy sometimes, but all 6 seasons on Netflix are definitely worth watching. The presence of fan-favorite comic book characters like Manhunter, Banshee, Livewire, and others can also be enough to keep many invested.
Supergirl, everyone out now!
Number 7. The Flash. Isn't it amazing that finally many superheroes in the DC universe are finally getting to have their stories on the big screen, even often overlooked heroes like Flash and Blue Beetle? Yes, it is amazing that this underrated hero finally got his own series, which premiered on the CW in 2014 and has run for 9 seasons until its conclusion on May 2023. The series features Grant Gustin as Barry Allen, who gains super speed abilities after being struck by lightning. Since its debut, The Flash has been captivating viewers with its well-written characters, a mix of action, drama, and humor, and, of course, its sci-fi elements. While it might have started losing its charm after being on air for such a long time, many cannot forget how wonderfully Gustin delivered his role.
Most of all, for life itself.
Number 8. Arrow. When it premiered in 2012, Arrow was praised for its more grounded tone in comparison to other superhero shows released around that time. It embraced a more realistic and street-level approach to the superhero genre, focusing on crime, corruption, and the personal struggles of Green Arrow. As Arrow achieved considerable success, it paved the way for more DC and Marvel shows to explore similar storytelling approaches on the small screen. This narrative style often kept viewers invested in the character's journey in the series' unique blend of fantasy and realism. Arrow begins with the billionaire playboy, Oliver Queen, returning to Starling City after being presumed dead, and delves deep into his utilization of archery and combat skills to eliminate the evil within his city. While the show experienced its share of ups and downs throughout its run, it inevitably became a guilty pleasure for many. Number 9. Ragnarok. Ragnarok offers a unique blend of mythology and modern issues as it revolves around modern-day characters as Norse deities. This Netflix original has so far delivered 3 seasons. Set in the fictional Norwegian town of Edda, the story revolves around a teenage boy who discovers he is the reincarnation of Thor, the Norse god of thunder. While rooted in fantasy, it does not fail to address relevant environmental concerns. Among other poorly made superhero shows or films, Ragnarok stands out. Boasting commendable acting from its cast and that perfect combination of drama, mystery, and fantasy, it stands out amid the crowd. From the beautiful scenery, likable characters to the intricately woven narrative, Ragnarok proves to be a truly remarkable series. Number 10. DC's Legend of Tomorrow. As part of the Arrowverse, DC's Legends of Tomorrow features a team of heroes and anti-heroes who must combat the existential threat posed by a terrifying immortal Vandal Savage, whose intent is to conquer the world throughout history. Under the leadership of Hunter, the team features heroes such as Heatwave, Hawkgirl, Captain Cold, Firestorm, White Canary, the Atom, and others. With a light-hearted and humorous approach to time travel and superhero adventures, the show may not appeal to those who want darker and more serious tones. It definitely does not take itself seriously as the series evolves. Yet, for those willing to dive in, this series strikes a fine balance between humor, storytelling, and character development, making it binge-worthy. It has over 7 seasons on Netflix for those willing to embrace its campy nature. If you like a video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.